Hello everyone, welcome to VBA Advanced. In this video, I am going to talk about how to use the image and how to change pictures. Why we need to change pictures? For example, if we have an inventory model and I am working on specific spare part or specific tool and I want to see the picture of that tool. Or if I am working on a payroll and I want to see the picture of the person or the employee, that's why where I can use this picture utility or the image utility. So let's go and see what I'm talking about. So let me get away. Yeah. So here I have this Hotmail. If I choose Google is displayed, Yahoo is displayed, and Hotmail is displayed. So let's build this model up and see how this works. First, let me show you what I am talking about. If I go to the folder, you can see I have this google.jpg, hotmail.jpg, and yahoo.jpg. So I am going to choose these three pictures in this model. So let's first insert an image file from where we can have this image frame. From where we can have this image frame. If we go to developer, in the insert menu, we have these ActiveX controls, and in these ActiveX controls, I have this image ActiveX control. So let's insert a ActiveX control, which is this image, and then we can have, let's say we have this option box. Yeah, we can try this option button. And this option button, let's say this is Google and this is linked with cell K2. So K2 is the highest peak here in Pakistan, and that's also the world number 2 highest peak. So this is K2, and let's copy this button, option button, and paste it here. Now let's call this Yahoo and have another copy, and let's call this Hotmail. So let's click on Hotmail, I get 3. If I click on Yahoo, I get 2, and if I click on Google, I get 1. So if I have a database of 1, 2, 3, which is Google, Yahoo, you can see this, right? Or I can zoom a bit. Yeah, now you can see better. Yahoo and Hotmail. So we can have a VLOOKUP, search 1, and will get me result from second column, comma false. I need the exact match. I hope you know how to use VLOOKUP. So whatever option I choose, I get the result in cell L2, and I want to show the logo in this image whatever option I choose. So let's go to VBA now, and first of all let me copy the code from this slide. I have this code, copy. Let's go to VBA now, and let's insert a new, let's go to our sheet, and our sheet is, we are working on sheet number 2 because this was already created, so I have inserted a new sheet. So let's go and code sheet number 2. So this is sheet number 2. From the left menu I am choosing worksheet, and from the right menu, which you can't see, yeah, now you can see, I think. Now you can see from the right side I am choosing calculate. Whenever the sheet get calculated, some code get executed. So what is the code? Code is L2. I get my result is the choice is from L2, cell L2, and then I have another variable vImageFile which is equal to ActiveWorkbook.Path is equal to this. So this is important. You need to understand what is this path. So let's create another macro sub test, and let's say MSG box active workbook. I am drifting a bit, but this is important. Dot path. So if I do this and run this, so you can see that this is the whole path of the workbook we are working on, right? So this is the path we where my workbook resides. So D is the drive, then one folder, second folder, third folder, fourth folder, and then in fifth folder in VBA Advanced, this workbook image.xlm is present. So, but when I go to, let's say, folder structure, VBA Advanced, you can also see that this is the whole path. But if I go to command prompt, if you are familiar with the DOS operating system, you will be able to understand this. You can see this that there is a C drive users author, and if I go to D, and if I go to author, and so on, so on, so on. So let's remain at C and go to temp. I have this temporary folder. So this is the temporary folder. I can create another directory, for example, Excel. And if I take the directory, you can see now Excel is present. Earlier there was no Excel. If I say cd Excel, you need to notice that whenever there is a folder, it is C:\temp / and then Excel, and then there will be a file. So what I wanted to tell you that this path is not complete. If you want to go into refer to a directory, the contents of a directory, the files which are in the folder in that directory, now we called it folder. Earlier in the days of DOS, it was directory. So if we are in the folder VBA Advanced, we cannot simply say VBA Advanced. It has to be followed by a \. So that's why after this path I added this \, and after this \, I have this choice and .jpg. So let's display this to MSG box. Instead of the full, I can use this variable. So let's display this variable F8, 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 F8. You can see now we have this VBA Advanced, then there's a \, and then hotmail.jpg. This is the Hotmail. We got it from the option. So let's load the picture, and let's skip this for some time. And you can see this is Hotmail, but this is too big for this image. So go to design mode, right click on this image and go to properties. And if you can see properties, now you can see there is an option of picture size mode, and you can change the size mode to zoom. Okay, so if you choose zoom, you can the aspect ratio will be locked, but will see some borders. And if you choose stretch, so aspect ratio will be lost, and the picture will cover the whole frame. So let's go to choose the stretch. So let's go to Yahoo. It's not working. Hotmail is not working. I don't know why it's not working. Let's go and see. So we are in worksheet. If it get itself recalculated, and let's delete this. We don't need this. So vChoice is equal to range this, and then we can have image and image number 1. Is this image number 1? Image number 1, right? Dot picture is equal to load picture, and this is get loaded, and we don't want this code to run right now. Let's see what will happen if we do this. Nothing is happening. Why? The error is right in front of you. Tell me what is wrong. We are in design mode. We have to turn off design mode to make ActiveX become really active. So if I go to Google, I can see this Google picture, then Yahoo, and then Hotmail. This is all working because I coded this calculate. And what if I remove this VLOOKUP? So this is converted to now text. This is not an executable. What if I choose this, make the choice now? Nothing is getting executed because this number is changing, but my worksheet is not calculating anything. To run a calculation, I have to add some equation based on the change. So when there is a change, then the calculation runs, and with the running of the calculation, I get my picture update, right? So this was simple. You can use this method to add pictures to your databases. Then there is another thing. You can see this toggle button. You can hide the image frame, and this is visible, this is hidden. This is done by simply using this command, ActiveSheet.Shapes, whatever the shape name is visible is equal to true or false. So you can use this command to hide or display the image frame. So if it is hidden, whatever you choose, nothing will change on the worksheet, but if you have this image, it will get updated. I hope that this is practical and useful, and when we go to database, we will include, hopefully we will include this tool into our database. This is helpful when you are working with certain items and you need a visual aid to identify that item, right? So here the file name was Google, Yahoo, Hotmail. You can use the file name with the serial number or the identification number that is linked with the choice. So if you like this tip, don't forget to like the video, and if you have any queries, leave comment. I will answer your